Hello Pisces. Hi, how are you? This is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Pleasure to have you here. Let's see what we are going to get for you. We're going to have a look at your current situation, the higher view over your situation, and what you can do to help yourself. So basically advice from Spirit. Going to be channeling. I'm going to be pulling cards, going to be seeing things, and hopefully entertain you a little bit too along the way, because I don't want things to become too heavy, although I'm aware that's like a channel, I think, that's a little bit more on the heavier side, just because we're doing shadow work and we're transmuting energies, but I don't want it to feel like, you know, like this all the time, so we'll see what wants to come through. It's not really in our hands anyways, so let's go, Pisces. There's one already, this one, yeah. I can't see it yet because it's turned upside down. I feel like you're having a little bit of a harder grip on your life right now. It's like having things in order is what I can feel, but also sometimes overworking yourself a little bit. And I get it too, because sometimes, especially when you're on the spiritual path where things do not work at all, also business-wise, like we used to do things, like you used to do things, it's going to be different, right? Whether we're talking about how you want your life to go versus what spirit, like what your spiritual plan is, right? Same with your business, Pisces, same thing. Things do not work the same way anymore. And sometimes, because we're going through those phases that are a little bit deeper when we're taking deep dives, when you're taking your deep dive, we sometimes need structure. So I understand the harder grip on the cards here. So we'll see what wants to come through. But there's also, please know and understand too, that you need to let go, you need to surrender here. That's like one of the things. We have a second card out and a third. And it's just like this is working in accordance to divine, in accordance with divine justice. Yeah, here we got a couple, yeah. And it's not what you want. See this? It's kind of like, not chaotic, but it's not like we had it before. It's not like the square that you may like, or that I may like at times. This is divine, okay? So you may do them like this again after that, but that, oh my God. We had the Magician. As I was shuffling your card, I noticed it was at the bottom of the deck. And after all that shuffling, it's yet again at the bottom of the deck. So you're definitely manifesting something here, Pisces. Depending on, because we were talking about divine timing, so depending on how fast you're able to let go and no longer be like, oh, this is the desired outcome, this is what I want. It will come in faster if you're allowing it, if you're going with the flow here, okay? This one, yeah. Four of Swords. So there was definitely a heartbreak that sparked something, I feel like. And this could have been way in the past, like even a couple of years ago. That is healed already, okay? Because I feel like that sparked, sometimes when we get situations that we don't want, that really sparks an interest in us as to what we do want. This isn't what I want. And it's just like so strong that you're creating something that you actually do want. So in a way, I think that was necessary, that needed to happen. Although at the time, heartbreaks never really feel so good. Yes, no. And it's funny too, because they don't want to lay. They want to be piled, like put like this, not like this. Next card out is the World, number 21. I feel like I'm walking through an art gallery right now. So maybe you're an artist. I actually have to put something there so it works. And sometimes you do in art galleries too. You have to make sure the lighting is right. You have to make, pick the right frames and stuff. But I feel you seem to be a visitor here in your art gallery. There's maybe even something that has been shown to you in dream state or in meditation when you go into a different level here, Pisces, and you're just having a look at what is being displayed to you. That's really what I feel like. It's like becoming the observer, really, of your own life, or past life review, right? Or past life regression even, where it's just like, this was part of my life, and this one was part of your life, and this one's part of your life. And now that you're in the observer position, seeing things a little bit differently, because obviously you're not too close anymore. You're not living through those anymore. You're actually in front of the picture now. You're just like, I see. Or there's like a deeper understanding of the occurrences in your life that's happening. With the World card coming right after the Four of Swords, it's like letting me know there's a cycle that has been completed, that has been closed out by you, and that is highly successful. Very well done. If you have not worked with sacred geometry in terms of putting pyramids around you to enhance the energies, to give you protection, or the Merkaba is a sacred geometric symbol as well that allows you to travel to different planes. If you have not worked with these, I highly recommend looking into the matter and maybe starting a practice is what they're saying. That's completely up to you, obviously, right? However you want to do it or not do it, right? It's just suggestion. But there you could. Oh, wow, interesting. These are actually snakes. I never realized this was a snake that is biting its own tail. So what that lets me know is, first of all, the transformation that is happening here, but also the new start, because you're finishing out one cycle, and immediately she has the tail in her mouth like the snake, and so it starts all over again, the whole thing, like the fool's journey up until, or the hero's journey, if you will, always starts out with the fool that doesn't know something, that needs to experience, that goes out, is brave enough, courageous enough to explore the world yet again, and then reaches the point of completion. And that's where you seem to be. This is what I'm perceiving as your present moment, the world. Yes, yeah. Eight of Wands, so something really fast moving, something sparked your interest there, or may just spark your interest after the completion of this journey. And again, they're all stacked here. It looks so cool. It really is like an art gallery or like a museum you're walking through, but I'm more receiving the art gallery vibe here of pictures. And this is your life again. So seeing your life, also like your life could have flashed in front of your eyes. You know, sometimes we get this if we have like an accident or something, and this has already happened. Okay, so no worries there. This is something that already happened. Where your life flashes in front of your eyes. So really important scenes are popping into your mind. But the other scenario is to just like in meditation, you're being shown certain occurrences in your life that led to this happen, and then this, and then this. And it was all like a consequential type of a situation. This needed to happen so the other thing could happen. And this happened so it could move faster energies. And when we're talking about the manifestation here, Pisces, with the Eight of Wands, that should come in fairly fast. But it's definitely something that sparks your interest. You know, when we're not having a tight grip on it, when we're actually having fun with it, with our manifestation, and living it already in a sense, if that makes sense, it comes in like that, right? I'm seeing that snake symbol here again. That is almost shifting like into dragon energy, which to me is almost like a notch more powerful. So also again, in terms of looking back, how powerful you have become, like what has changed in your life within the past 10, 15 years, maybe even less than that. Like how much have you changed as a person, or maybe recently also, because possibly of the heartbreak here, whatever that was. More? No. This one? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to pull from the Guardian Angel card for you. I'm wondering if our art gallery continues here or no. I'm just going to let it flow. Whatever wants to come out, comes out. I'm no longer having a handle on it. So I feel you're letting go, more and more letting go, more and more trusting. Whatever needs to happen is going to happen. So this is when we have faith. Excuse me, when we have faith and when there's trust in the divine, and it's just like, all right, you know best anyways. So, right? In terms of spirit guides, in terms of spirit, God, the universe, however you want to call that, the higher energies. This is what then happens. You just like kind of give it not out of your hands because it's still your life, but when you're just trusting, when you have that faith, that trust, that They really know best. They have the overview. They're putting you through situations that may seem unfair at first, but years down the road, you realize, oh my God, thank you. Thank you for freeing me from this situation or person. This one, no. And hence rolling with it. Yes. No. Are you reading reversals? This could be a rather specific message because this card actually came out in reverse, so upside down, if you didn't know that. But I'm not reading reversals. Oh, okay, I get it. This isn't a reversal card either. This is right here, right underneath the world card. And the way this comes out, because this one's standing up already, right? So this is right underneath. It's like a mirror image. Do you see this? If it came out like this, it wouldn't be a mirror image. But it is. It's very much reminding you, Pisces, of your own divinity here, okay? Of circles closed out, of seeing your own divinity more and more and more, which is beautiful. Yes, please. And your own authenticity here too, Pisces. We need more of that. Like, whoever you are, whatever you carry inside, it is much needed, okay? So bring it out. Bring it out more, okay? Ah, you have love. Negative thoughts and feelings are sabotaging your pursuit of happiness. Is that still deriving from the, yes, okay. That's still deriving from the Four of Swords, I feel. Although Four of Swords is like, it's not the actual heartbreak, it's actually haven't healed your broken heart, as you can see, because it's no longer broken, but it requires like a restful period. It also denotes to meditation. We, your angels, are here to help you heal. Allow, our healing light to flow through your heart. Consciously infuse each negative thought or feeling with love and light. Feel both your heart and mind aligning to your soul's sacred purpose and unleash your divine potential through the power of love. And again, like I told you, this is right underneath. No, not right. Well, underneath, I guess, the world, but it's like a mirror. So whatever you perceive in the world, I want to say, great success is what it brings you back. In terms of manifestation, we sometimes don't know how negatively we talk and think until we really put a focus on it. So I highly recommend, if this is speaking to you, to have a focus on how you're talking to yourself, how you're talking about yourself, how you're talking about others, how you're thinking about others, your environment, because it's directly reflected back to you. Not in terms of being mean, but just in terms of making you aware, okay? All right. Well, that's it for your YouTube portion. We're going to continue our reading over on Patreon. It's $11.11 a month, not just for this extended, but for every extended created within that month and for anything prior. There's lots of picker cards over there. They're now organized in collections. Those are your playlists on YouTube. So collection is on Patreon is a playlist on YouTube, right? So collections, and I've organized them. So go check it out. It's really cool. Finally, they did this. I'm very, very happy with it because then you guys can find the workshop way easier. You can find the food for thought. You can find the pick a card. There's a Patreon, lots of Patreon exclusive stuff over there as well, obviously. And just see how you go with it. And if you don't like it, you can cancel it anytime. If you do like it, you stay. It's completely up to you. That's what I like about Patreon too, that it gives you so much flexibility, I want to say. And yeah. Yeah, no, I'm going to say it because I just felt almost called to say it's quite affordable. I feel like it's quite affordable too. I used to have it a little bit higher in price, but now it's actually double in price. But it's very affordable. So yeah, you do you. You do what you feel is right to do, but I'll take it over to Patreon regardless. And I hopefully see you next time, okay? Or over on Patreon. All right, guys. I love you. Be really well. Bye.